Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil ameen. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. قال الله عز وجل: أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت. Dear viewers, we welcome you once again to this show based on this program called The Social Evils and Their Redressal. Today we are going to talk about another such issue, which is a social issue, which is the product of modern day schooling. You know, when a child goes to school today, we call that a secular school. The fact of the matter is that that secular school teaches this boy or the girl that the world has come into being on its own. There is no creator of this world. This world, all you see is the effect of automatic Big Bang, and it's all because of the evolution, so-called evolution. That's why Allah Azza wa Jal asks such people in the Quran, أَفَلَا يَنظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ. The first ayah that I recited could easily be turned aside or kept aside, because not many of us who are not from this Arabian Peninsula would know the details, the intricacies of how camel is created. Nonetheless, the next few ayat are talking to us directly. أَفَلَا يَنظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ. Do they not see the sky, how it is elevated? You don't see any pillars holding the sky together. وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. Do they not see how this really beautiful earth has been spread out for you? You walk on the face of this earth without falling down. You don't trample. And also وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ. These huge, humongous mountains that you see. Do you think it is the joke of, or it is the act or the work of any Tom, Dick and Harry that can do this? Especially today's arena. People these days, A, travel a lot. B, they take a lot of air travel. They go a lot of places airways. When you start going up, when you leave the ground, when you leave the earth and start going up, and when you're looking through the window, you see that this magnificent earth is not a joke. Is no creation of a Tom, Dick and Harry, like I said. So we got to have our senses working, that this thing that we call the earth, or for that matter the universe, couldn't have been created by tens of thousands of deities, gods, idols. No. Allah Azza wa Jal very clearly says, had there been only two lords, two gods, they would have both fought and they would have taken their shares and run away, walked away. So it's only the Allah Azza wa Jal that's holding the earth together, that's holding the entire universe together. And He, Allah Azza wa Jal Himself, is the one we got to worship. Unfortunately, we don't realize that. That's why Allah Azza wa Jal says, take a look at this, for example. Allah Azza wa Jal says on one hand, الَّذِي خَلَقَكَ فَسَوَّاكَ فَعَدَلَكَ. So it is Allah Azza wa Jal that created us. Look at the eyes, look at the hands. Look at the placement of the hands. Had these hands been placed elsewhere, would you be able to do the work with your hands the way you and I do it now? If these eyes were the way the eyes of any animal were, if they had been created like that, would we be, as handsome, as beautiful as we now are? If Allah Azza wa Jal had given us the shape of a dog, would you look handsome? Would you look happy? No. Allah Azza wa Jal created us in the best shape, in the best form. We got to identify. That's why Allah Azza wa Jal says elsewhere in the Quran, أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَتَكُونَ لَهُمْ قُلُوبٌ يَعْقِلُونَ بِهَا أَوْ آذَانٌ يَسْمَعُونَ بِهَا. What is wrong with us that we don't take any lessons? While we keep roaming the whole world, we don't understand that the creator of this universe can only be one, cannot be more than one. We got to identify that. We got to worship Allah Azza wa Jal alone. May Allah Azza wa Jal help us realize that this magnificent earth that we live in is the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal, and we owe our worship to Allah Azza wa Jal. May Allah Azza wa Jal make it easy for us. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.